Welcome to another episode of The Lazy Organized Mom. I'm sorry if I keep squinting or something. I don't have my glasses on and it's actually kind of hard for me to see the screen fully, not, it's a little fuzzy. So anyway, I want to talk to you about how to get organized and how to stay organized. I haven't found a lot of YouTube videos or anything that actually tell you how to stay organized. They tell you to get organized. Or when they talk to you about staying organized, I just don't feel like they're being very open and honest and blunt about it. And so I'm going to share that bluntness with you. But anyway, step one. There's only 3 steps, so super easy. And also keep in mind, not everybody is in the same. Sorry, it's 11 o'clock at night, but not everybody's in the same boat. One person might feel like hoarders right now and they just don't know where to start. They have no idea where to start. Somebody might be, got rid of some stuff, but they're still not quite sure about a few things and just kind of want to know what to do with them. Or you might have people who just completely got rid of all the clutter in their house, but they're just not quite sure how to organize it or, group it or stuff like that. So remember, everybody's at their own point. So, not every step is going to work for everybody. Just wherever you're at, jump in right there, get started, and go to town. But anyways, step 1 is the most important, decluttering. You need to declutter before you organize. What is the point of organizing junk? There's no point in that. Absolutely no point. So you need to declutter. And this could literally take you all day just to do one room. If you have cabinets that need to be decluttered, or if you're feeling very overwhelmed by an entire room, start small. Start with a drawer, start with your dresser, just declutter your clothes and then, purge some of that stuff. So, start small if you feel very overwhelmed. If you kind of have the small little things, maybe you just need to look underneath the bed and declutter that stuff or, whatever. But go through all of your stuff. If you don't like it, or I'm sorry. If you don't love it, need it, or if it doesn't make you money, then just donate it. If it's something you can sell, make money, go ahead and try to sell it. Sometimes I find it's just not worth the headache, and sometimes just maybe finding somebody who needs it, or giving it away to a charity or something like that. I find sometimes just gets the headache. It gets it out of the house, it gets it away. Sometimes you have stuff and it just sits there and it sits there and it sits there and you're just staring at it I just want this thing to go away, but I'm waiting to make money. Oh, sorry, gosh, this thing keeps moving. Or you're waiting for somebody to want to buy it off the Facebook garage sale sites or, Craigslist or whatever. So sometimes it's easier if you just donate it. But if it's something you don't really use a lot, if it's not sentimental to you, but maybe it was to your mom, and your mom thought maybe you would like it and you feel like you're holding on to because it's something your mom liked, but you don't really care about it, or an aunt or uncle or whoever, get rid of it. There is no reason why you need to hold the guilt of what somebody else likes or loves. If they like it or love it that much, tell them to keep it or take it back. Get rid of it. There's no reason to hold on to that clutter. Just get it out. It feels so much better, and you can breathe when you walk into a room. It just feels so much better. So that's step 1. Also, okay, sorry. Step 2 is then once you declutter, you need to organize it. So let's say you're just kind of overwhelmed, so you decide to declutter a drawer. Let's say it's the junk drawer. So you have some batteries, a flashlight, maybe some rope, some paper clips, stuff like that. Go to Dollar Tree and buy just a small little organizer, a tackle box type of thing. Or you could do a silverware tray and put it in there and then organize that stuff that's in there. Give everything a home. Now, don't feel like that has to be the home for that specific thing all the time. Organizing, you're constantly going to be changing and redoing it because life changes, things happen. You buy different things, you get rid of different things, you find you use this more than that now, or, so you just gotta remember, organizing is it's a constant thing. It's non-stop organizing. It's pretty much life. So step 2 is organize. Step 3 is you have to keep it organized. This is where I was looking on YouTube and Googling, and I just couldn't find anybody who was just blunt. They were like, oh, well, you need to make a to-do list and a chore chart and blah, 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 make a home binder. Great, that's awesome. That's a really good way to get organized and try to stay organized. But is that actually going to keep you organized? No. What's actually going to keep you organized is you actually cleaning and putting stuff away and organizing. Let's be real, okay? Like a real like mom to mom moment here, woman to woman. Let's get deep on this issue. Your husband is not like, God did not make them to be organized like us. He just didn't. That's why we are the homemakers. Whether you stay home or you work, whatever you prefer, go girl. You know, we're all women. Let's all support each other here. We're all trying to get to that goal of being organized. But honestly, you know, your husband's not wired to do that stuff. God did not make him to do that. Children don't quite have the full concept of organizing. You have to constantly remind them, make them chore charts, you know, remind them, you know, schedule, remind them. Like it's a constant thing. So you're going to have to help with them as well. So let's get honest. You are going to have to be the one that organizes. You're the one who starts doing it. Everybody else in your house will follow. So get off your lazy butt. Quit whining and complaining because your house is a mess while you're sitting there eating your French fries and watching Netflix. Get off your butt and do it. You want to sit there with your cheeseburger and watch Netflix? Fine. Watch one episode while you eat. Watch another episode and fold those 5 laundry baskets that you have. Think about it, okay? You have to clean your bedroom. Why don't you, if you don't have a TV in your room, but you have a smartphone, you can pretty much watch anything you want on it. Take it to that room if you're really into this episode or whatever you need to do. Get off your butt, and you're going to have to be the one who organizes. Sometimes you're going to have to be the one that literally walks behind everybody and picks up everything that they drop if you want the house to be organized. I'm sorry, but I've not found one blog, not one YouTube video, nowhere. Does anybody tell you the brutal truth about getting and staying organized, decluttering, and get off your lazy butt? Sorry, it's the truth. It's the hard, rotten truth. And that's what me and my friend were talking about the other day. Is you can have all these pretty organizers that are pink and sparkly or teal, and oh, they match my my comforter. Oh, these are great. That's great. You still need to organize it and keep it organized. You take off your earrings and you put them over on the dresser. Well, if you want them to stay organized, then you need to hang them back up because they're not going to hang themselves up. Your husband is not going to notice those earrings sitting on the dresser, and your kids could care less. Sorry, my memory on my phone. I'm telling you, I have to get my camcorder figured out. Like, once the kids are in school, I'll have plenty of time to figure it out. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, so you have to do it. You have to get off your butt and you have to actually clean and organize. You can't sit there and expect everybody else to do it for you. It's the hard truth, reality. I am sorry, but it's the truth. Let's be blunt here. Let's not beat around the bush. Ain't nobody got time for that. So just get off your lazy butt and do it. It's the truth. I mean, I'm sorry. Nobody's going to do it for you. Unless you have like one of those really awesome husbands who are like super organized and like love to do that stuff. You're just going to have to do it yourself. Sorry, because there's not a lot of those guys out there. I mean, my husband does help me clean. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes I just like want to, when he cleans, because we're not the same like clean thinkers. And I just have to go through and like pretty much do it all over after he does it. I try not to, I really do, but it's like the OCD inside of me just like can't help it, like it has to be my way. So anyways, and only do when you're decluttering. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I'll have the whole house decluttered in a week. Bull crap. You can maybe get one room done in a week. Don't overdo it because then you're going to get frustrated, stressed out, and then you're going to quit a little bit at a time. Even if you just do one room a month, okay? Depending on how many rooms you have or how big your rooms are. I mean, just, you know, take it slow. Don't get overwhelmed, you know, and make sure once you have a thing for donate or get rid of, get it out ASAP right away so you don't go through it. Excuse me, you're not like, oh, well, maybe we should keep this. I don't know. No, get it out now. Bye-bye. See you later. You know, just do one drawer at a time. Sorry, my dead battery things coming on. Do one drawer at a time, do one cabinet at a time, do one closet at a time, do one room at a time. Just take it slow and easy. Make sure you declutter. That's step 1. Step 2 is organize, getting things grouped into individual like things, like, keep all your pens together in a nice little cup, or, keep all your stationery together, get a little bucket for the kids for all their school supplies, keep all your, the kids' books together, all their coloring stuff together, organize it, group it, put things how you want it, what works for your family. What works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for somebody else. But you can still take like a few tips here and there and tweak them a little bit to work for you. That's what I always do. And then step 3 is the most important. Get organized and stay organized by getting off your butt and doing it. And you can actually turn that into a workout. You can use ankle weights. I have ankle weights that I use. I even have like a belly band, like one of those sweat belly bands. So when we have a tri-level house, we have like an up level, short amount of stairs, the middle level, short amount of stairs, in the basement. So I'm like up and down stairs like all the time. And I'm constantly moving throughout the house because I'm going outside to water the plants, watch the kids swim, to sweep, coming inside to do some laundry, do some dishes, make lunch. I'm running around constantly all the time. So it's kind of a way to get a workout in. Get yourself some, I should get like one of those like body vest things. Ooh, that's a good idea. I might have to look into those. I think those are kind of expensive though. Ugh, so I doubt one of those. Maybe I can like do a DIY. Just kidding. I don't think I would ever DIY that. So, make it into a workout or something, make it fun, make it exciting. Reward yourself afterwards. Like always reward yourself. Like I reward myself with TV shows, just locking myself in the bathroom for an extra 5 minutes because I got a number 2 really long, but I'm actually like ignoring everybody in the house and I don't feel bad for those extra 5 minutes. Just like find oh, and look, like today, this is what I did. Let me see my toes. Oh, you can't. Well, anyways, they're pink, like my Spider-Man pillow for my son. They're pink with sparkles. I was cleaning out my daughter's room and I seen her nail polish. It's sad, I like her nail polish better than mine. And I seen these pink with sparkles, and today I had a few extra minutes. My kids were trying to get my attention. Oh, mom, 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 mom. I'm like, you know what? I pay attention to you guys 24/7. I was like, go get a bag of chips or a granola bar and go sit before we got to go to soccer. I have like 5-10 minutes. And I hurried up and I took off the 7 layers of nail polish that was on my toes, put on this beautiful pink with some sparkles. And you know what? I feel so good. I mean, yeah, I looked like this all day. I was helping a friend with her daughter at the hospital, and then we had soccer today, and I was at the hospital for a couple hours with her daughter while she was doing some running around because she had to figure out what to do with their other son, and just things are crazy today, but luckily everybody is good, so that's all that matters. And this girl, my friend, totally would have done the same for me, so I had to have her back. So, even though I looked like this, even at soccer, my toes were slamming. Okay, anyways, I'm getting distracted. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm ready to go to bed. So remember, step 1, declutter. Step 2, organize. Step 3, get off your lazy butt and keep it organized. Keep it real. Stay tuned. Lazy Organized Mom. Be back for some more. And I will be having some back to school tips here shortly. This one right here is actually a really good back to school tip. Getting organized before school. Do it.